Let's go to work, y'all. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, you probably saw that I said I'm off for 5 days, so you're probably wondering why I'm even here. Well, let's talk about that, because what we're not going to talk about is why this lady was slumped in the airport bathroom at 5 a.m. For the last week, I've been saying I want to take a vacation, I have these days off, and I really want to go somewhere.
And then I thought about it, my bank account said no, you don't.
So I said, you know what? Instead of spending money, I'm going to pick up a trip to a really nice place, and then that's going to be my vacation.
That's what you'd call flight attendant math.
I saw a really easy 2-day trip as the two.
Galley queen, yeah, that's me.
With a long Costa Rica layover. Can't fool me. The Lord put that trip on the trade board, and I picked it up. Once we got to Miami, not only did we have to switch aircrafts, but we had a 3-hour sit. There's 2 things you must do when you're in the Miami airport, and that's people watch and go to La Cabretas. Shout out to the super sweet gate agent that was working my flight. She said she follows me on social media, so if you see this, hey girl, hey. By now, most of you already know what it means when I say I'm the 2 on a trip. But if you're new here, really quickly, the main objective for the 2 is to basically set up the galley and set up the beverage carts for the beverage service. You know, that cart that the flight attendants push when they come down the aisle and they say cookies and pretzels, cookies and pretzels. That was set up by the 2. Now, finally, we landed and I got my first stamp of 2024. The ride from the airport was literally like 45 minutes, but it's okay, we made it. And it was all worth it because we stayed at an all-inclusive resort. 3-star, 5-star, it really doesn't matter. I'm doing a hotel security search as soon as I get to my room. If you want to see that broken down in a separate video, let me know in the comments. The resort itself was beautiful, but these hotel rooms, absolutely dated. This resort gives you an actual key and it has your room number attached to it, so if you lose it, anybody can access your room, which I didn't like. After my hotel security search, I went from flight attendant Bailey to hey baby, I only got 24 hours, you know I had to go explore. Now if you know me, you know the first thing I'm looking for is the animals, followed by some drinks. As I was walking down to the beach, these 2 little boys told me to go watch baby sea turtles be released into the wild, so you know I had to do it. I stood out there for a while, and then all of a sudden I see them watering the sand and raking it. And then finally, the release started. You'd be surprised to see how many people were out there waiting for some baby sea turtles to take their first swim. This was quite the process, but this was probably one of the cutest things I saw while I was there. Now, what I was really dying to do was feed the monkeys, but they just weren't having it that day. When 6 o'clock hit, I was ready to eat. I met up with my crew and we decided to go to one of the buffets on the resort. After dinner, we changed and we went to an all-white party. There's still so much more to show, but I'm running out of time, so let me know if you want a part 2. Bye!